Hello everybody, today we're playing Azusa Lost but Seeking. It's a 3-mana 1/2 legendary creature human monk with the ability you may play 2 additional lands on each of your turns. There's a lot of things you have to do in life, like pay taxes, and also doing the land quest. Have to play so many lands. Ever wonder what is the best deck to play when you get that quest? You play Azusa. You play a lot of lands. One of the interesting caveats with playing the quest is all the search spells do not count. You have to play the land from your hand or from a source, either your graveyard or the top of the deck, but it has to be count. That's the only way it counts for the quest. Azusa just says you can play 2 of those lands no matter how you want to play them, from the graveyard, from the top of your deck. And that's the best case for this commander. I really enjoy it for the quest, and pretty much the deck is specifically designed to complete that quest as fast as possible. So how are we going to do that? First, the lands. We have a lot of lands that normally in a monocolored deck aren't the best, and the big effect is they count as they go to the graveyard. We get to search your card even though the land comes in tap. Now we have a land in a graveyard. Why we want that? We have effects that lets us play lands from the graveyards. We're gonna get to a point where we just play all our lands from our hand, but we want to play more lands. So with Azusa and effects like Crucible of Worlds, we're able to play constantly lands from our graveyard and very quickly play easily 10 or more lands in a game. Also, there are synergies like Tireless Provisioner that have Landfall. Landfall cares for each time a land enters, doesn't need to tap immediately. So, example, Broker's Hideout would give you the effect once, you search for a land, and you get the second effect. So Landfall cards really good with a deck like this because you get multiple triggers. So what are our payoffs? Because we're gonna have so much land. Well, we tutor. We can tutor for any creature we have. Green is really good, and with Tarkir Dragonstorm, we have an extra tutor. So with all the extra tutors we're going to be playing, you can search for any creature you want. For example, what if you tutor for a 5-drop and you play Cavalier of Thorns? If the opponent doesn't exile it, you can now bring the tutor back to now search for another creature and just get more value. And if you get 1 more mana, you can play a Primeval Titan. And in our mana base, we have cards like Gate of the Green Gate of Manorborn has the ability to 4 and tap to seek a card. So it seeks a non-land, so it gives us potentially another creature. So that's ways we can just generate so much value that even a control-based strategy will struggle significantly against our just high mana count. So let's see how we do with Azusa Lost but Seeking. Playing against Ketramos, we have a good amount of ramp, we have land. Want to remove it. Let's play another one. Maybe hitting lands. What creature we want to search? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go Dinosaur, just in case. You can get Primeval Titan. Interesting, they go for the elf. Okay. Then we're gonna go for Azusa. What are they giving up for a grave? Alright. I'm not gonna be happy. I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna tap. I am gonna tutor now because I drew this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's get a 4. Yeah. Ooh, we can go more. We can go for a 5. Alright. Yeah. What do we want for 5? Cavalier is pretty good. I like Cavalier. I like Vorinclex too, it gives us more lands. I have a lot of good options. Card. I like you. Because it's card. So that's a big deal. Yeah, I don't know why a good game probably has the lethal. We can get another tutor if he dies. Farewell? Oh, the story? Alright. Let's get another tutor. Which one? I think you're cheaper. Yeah, you get to draw. So we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8 minus 2 equals 6, right? Yeah. That's our library. Control doesn't do much. How about Lumra? You have a lot of lands. I like Lumra. Let's play Lumra. But I like lands. Yay, we got a lot of lands. We got the mill. It's fine. I like lands. We need one more card for that delivery. What do we need? Oh, probably lands? And we can deliver. What's an effect I would like? Play you. Let's play you. I do want to get a creature, so I think we are gating here. Hey, look, opponent, this is what I drew. You want to kill it in response? I get another land? Let's go. I like lands. What would I want? 2 spells here. Oh no, we didn't have the bounce land. We could have done some cute things. Probably you and probably you is what I'm thinking. It is exiled though, unfortunately, so we don't have anything good that can hit. You can play Azusa. I can make more creatures. Alright, I think we stop here. Let's give them ways to exile our stuff. Exile all graveyards, alright. They get the hit with Ketramos. Opponent's pretty desperate to do that play. Wait, that's it? He was that afraid? How much damage were we hitting him? 5, 6, 7, 5, 8, 10, 11, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Could have hit him for 14. Probably we're gonna get more creatures. GG's. Against Ruby. Ruby's also a ramp deck. We can play Once Upon a Time. That's good. Hope we can get an elf. This is pretty much an elf. So let's go. Next turn we're gonna play Overlord because we don't have, unless we have another land. We can play 2 lands here. So I believe the best option is to play Overlord. At 5 mana. We can play Nissa.
Magnificent world. Harness the elements.
So we have quite a bit of mana. We can use the gates. Feature. You didn't get a fast land? Okay. But they got evasion. Get 2 more mana. They can play Ruby. Okay. I'd like to untap here, right? I'd like to play you, but that requires untapping. But we don't have the case. I think we just play Azusa here.
The land shall conquer you.
In case he double blocks. That's a no on the double block, right? Next turn we can seek a creature, hopefully. Only has a lot of mana. We'll see. 38. Deals 2 damage to each 1 target creature and player. Have trample. Okay. If we play this, that's all our mana. And I mean, it is a creature to hit them with.
Behold, nature's true power.
Hitting pretty hard here. Let's go. A lot of damage. What's the point like I said? 4. This is 2, 3. That's 2. What is he? Where is he aiming at? Oh. Oh, GG's. We got there with Nissa. And Overlord gave us the lands. Good game. Cotis. Alright, let's go. It's gonna be a scary matchup because they may have a sword that gives them protection from green. And then we cannot block. Our hopes is our elf lives, but we'll see. If we draw land, we play Azusa. Yeah, I think we do play Azusa here. Get to play this temple. If our elf lives, we can play Lorna. Lumra. Sorry. We could at least get a land. The other option is to play the Overlord. But yeah. So it's quite a bit of mana. Still no guarantees with this. It's gonna be offensive. We need to do as much damage as possible. Get the block with this indestructible creature. It's gonna have trample. I like the idea of Scoot Storm. Let's do it. Make the opponent have it. Yeah, I think we do these. He wants to take the free blocks. I don't mind. We're at this point trying to do as much damage as possible. Yeah, blockers. Our hopes he doesn't have anything gives him evasion. Flying doesn't work, has to be unblockable or protection from green. What does it give? Well, that's interesting. Indestructible. So this doesn't do much. We have 3, just need 2? Okay, yeah, it does work. Many bodies as we can. This is, how much do we do? 10, 11, 12, 13, 19. I think we hit with these 2. Ah, we could have. Oh, did we have lethal? Yeah, it was down to 1. Okay. Hail Mary play. Oh. Wait, what? Why isn't he dead? I don't get it. As long as equipment is attached to this creature, you don't lose the game for having 0 less life. Ah, okay. What did he get? He has 1, 2, 3. Ooh, he gets March. And he can maybe win. That's this deck, right? You give it any sort of invasion, it's pretty difficult.
We will not fail.
He's gonna have a ton of blockers. So here we need to fetch a Crater Hoof, and maybe we can get there. Kogla will destroy the equipment. And a +1. I mean, that's this commander, right? It goes from not losing to guarantee almost winning. Well, there's not really much you can
The
do.
land fights for us.
He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We don't have the best hits. Big problem is he's gonna get a stronger board than us. I think it's tutor for a career hoof or bust. There's not much else. We don't get a career hoof here or a tutor, and this game's over, pretty much. Okay. Okay. Do we have 8 mana? I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, here we go. Make him have it. Counterspell. Or we see if we can get there. Yep. Hail Mary play. The only play that could probably work. If they have counterspell, they win the game. They have Pact or something like that. Oh, sacrifice a creature of my choice. See you later, Spook Swarm. Nice knowing you. There's a will. There's a way. Let's go, team. Beat Codis. Kogla MVP here. Why is this lethal? He has an enchantment here. Pact Weapon. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, you don't lose the game for having 0 less life. But we have Kogla. Kogla has the effect that whenever he attacks, target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. So we get to destroy it. He was gonna win is pretty much that turn. Did we have a tutor for Crater Hoof? And with Crater Hoof, we do enough damage to go for lethal. GG's, we got there in spite of an enormous hit from Kotis. Even played. What was the card he played? He played Last March of the Ents, and we still got there. Good game. We're gonna visit Reborn. So it's a 5-color control deck. Sounds too slow. I don't like it. This hand. I can still play. I think I'm sacrificing Azusa here. To play. I played 3 slow turns. We can also Overlord, which I like as well. Can flare next turn. We draw land. Okay. I'd like to play Azusa here. We get to play out 2 lands. We have 5 here. Let's get the Overlord cooking. Because we can play Vorinclex. We can play the Brawler. That's a removal they don't have. Getting the Vorinclex here. Especially he doesn't have the counter up. I don't think we're flying the Vorinclex. If one plays an enchantment, we can free it with the Titan. So that's in 2 turns. To transform, and we need 8 mana. Alright, let's go for the hit. See what he plays. Okay. I'm thinking the Brawler here. Other option. We're in no rush. We can also play you, but we don't have that. We can play you. Let's get the mana out of our hand. Let's try. If the opponent wants to counter, destroy it, I'm fine. It's fine by me. We can also get you down, which I like. Full mana efficiency here. We don't need to cultivate. Like, if the opponent doesn't want to deal with the Azusa, it's fine. The Brawler makes our creatures larger. Here we need to pace ourselves because 5-color decks run a lot of board wipes. To escape Earl, I believe they need 5 colors. 3. You could play Niv-Mizzet. I can deal with him. I can play you. How much mana do I have? This guy gets me net 2. Okay. The green here. Here we got some options, which I don't know what is better. We can play the Titan here, give him a shield counter. I'll try. Let's see. So I do want a shield counter. I do want to destroy that in case he has something scary. Let's get you. Alright. As a Borway we can protect. He has 6 mana. Alright, exile. Fine. What does he exile? Okay, bring the hand here. We have, let's see how much mana we have to work with. I'm wondering if Crater Hoof is enough. Crater Hoof is 8. We need 11 mana. We have 5, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we do have enough. Okay, Crater Hoof, he's a 6. So he's gonna get 12. And makes the board 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16. 20, 25, 26. I believe that is legal. Search your library for a creature. I'm gonna search Crater Hoof. Play the hoof. So last. Okay. Yeah. GG's, we got there. In spite of the exile, Railway Brawler made a gigantic Crater Hoof. And one of the tricky things green has is a lot, and I do mean a lot of ways to search creatures. And there's the one creature we always search for, that's Crater Hoof Behemoth. GG's. Okay, for the post-game round with Azusa Lost Bet Seeking. It's a fun deck. If you want to play a deck that pretty much plays, you don't really want to have a care in the world what the opponent plays, you just want to play your game plan. This is a deck for you. This is a deck that is really good in having its own linear game plan and just constantly make the opponent have the answers. If they don't, you get to play whatever you want. And if they do, you get to just keep playing more lands and keep forcing them and just falling behind. And that's what this deck does pretty well. As for best cards in the deck, Nature's Rhythm's a new tutor. Very good. You can even tutor twice for creatures. Really good addition. Pretty much I'm going to give a MVP to Case of the Locked Hot House. Honestly, any ramp deck that's in green should run this case. It's a case that with just 7 or more lands you get to solve. Very good. It has the effect to play additional cards, lands each turn. And with Azusa, we get to play more lands. And to solve, you can now play cards from the top of your library. And it's just excellent because sometimes you just play your entire hand, opponent removes all your creatures, you play this case, and now you can play from the top of your library. And with cards like Augur of Autumn, now you can play even more lands constantly. So you have multiple ways to play many lands a turn. And of course, if you're playing all these ways to tutor a creature, the one creature you always want to have in a green deck is Crater Hoof Behemoth. Because Crater Hoof can make a small board with a lot of small creatures into a giant board. It just wins the game. The opponent always has to fear when you have mana for a tutor and Crater Hoof, which normally is between 10 to 11 mana. So you see a green opponent have 10 or 11 mana, fear the Crater Hoof. So one of the big keys if you want to beat a deck like this is keep counter magic open against high mana count green decks because they will just play this creature and make a small board into a lethal board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below which other commanders would you like me to play, and thanks for watching.